is complete. This video is part of a playlist on how to live stream on YouTube. So if you want to learn more advanced options inside of OBS, make sure that you go ahead and hit the subscribe button.
Do you want to create your own emotes in just a few clicks? Choose a drawing style, customize your look, and generate 25 emotes. Only the largest online shop for
All right, looks like we're shooting this video all the way up here. Welcome to our temporary upstairs storage room. Let's talk about streaming on YouTube. We got test bench PCs, we got guitars, we got rugs, furniture. Don't judge me for this room. I moved over from streaming on Twitch to streaming on YouTube. When did I do that? Can I look this up? Yeah, I moved over from Twitch to YouTube almost 5 months ago because I saw opportunities here that Twitch not only wasn't giving, but I gave up on hoping that they would eventually give. And as a couple other large streamers like Dr. Lupo and Tim the Tatman, and reportedly, a lot of people think Nick Merckx is also moving over. I see a lot of people also interested in moving. So today I want to talk about the things that I've learned over the past 5 months, the things that you need to know if you want to try streaming on YouTube, how to set up, best practices, all the fun things, monetization, the things that are different. Let's talk about them. Let's just go over everything you need to know if you're considering streaming on YouTube. We got 5 categories here. Let's talk about how to set up your first YouTube live stream, how the whole system works. Let's talk about monetizing your live streams, all the different ways you can make money while you're here. Let's talk about getting you discovered and getting people into your live streams, because it's very different than it is on Twitch. Let's talk about organizing your channel. Where should you put your live streams when you're done? How do you fit it in with videos and shorts and all the other things? And then of course, probably most importantly, let's talk about the big differences between Twitch and YouTube, what you can expect, and the things that you need to know with the transition. Let's start by answering something I see asked a lot on Twitter. There is one thing you have to do before you can go live on your channel. You have to enable live streaming. You do that by clicking the Create tab in the top right corner, click on Go Live, and then click Enable. You will need to have a phone number verified first, but once you click Enable, for some reason YouTube requires you to wait 24 hours before your first live stream. I don't know why. If you're trying to go live, make sure you create your YouTube channel the day before and you'll be good. I created a whole new Streambeats Originals YouTube channel just to screen record that. Go subscribe to it. We don't have any videos on there, but we will. So you have streaming enabled. Let's talk about how to set up that first live stream. The live dashboard is much different on YouTube than it is on Twitch. It's a little bit overwhelming to look at, but you have a ton more control over your live stream than you had on Twitch. And by the way, you get to the live dashboard by either clicking Create and going to Go Live like we did before, or just clicking the Go Live icon from the Creator Studio. From the live dashboard, you'll want to click Manage and then Schedule Stream. That's how you're going to set up every live stream. In here, you do a lot of things like you do with a YouTube video. You set up a description, you set up a title, you set up a thumbnail. Anything you need to do to set it up, you do right in here. And I know a lot of you are thinking like, I have to do this on every single live stream on Twitch. All I had to do was click Go Live. No, actually you don't. Once you've done your first live stream, in the future when you come back here and click Schedule Stream, you can actually click a button that says Reuse Settings, and it just takes your previous settings, your title, your description, your thumbnail, and it throws it on the next one. They used to not have that back in my day. You kids have it easy now. But as for the thumbnail, I find creating a live thumbnail to be difficult. Creating a video thumbnail is also difficult, but at the same time, you know what the topic of the video is gonna be and you create it around the title and the topic of the video. With this, you don't really know what the topic of the stream is gonna be until you've already streamed. I really like, and I've adopted the Valkyrie strategy, which is you make one really nice thumbnail that totally pops and you put that on every single live stream, maybe with a slight variation here and there depending on what you're playing. I think this alleviates the pressure of having to make a thumbnail from every single live stream, while at the same time, I feel like your audience, once they've grown to enjoy your streams, they see that thumbnail and they're like, oh, this is a live stream, I need to go watch this. A couple of the things to set up before you're ready to go live. One, you'll notice you have monetization options on here, which not only let you control the ads that are plastered on your live stream, they let you turn them off. Like, let's be real, all you Twitch affiliates, how much money have you really made from ads on Twitch? For me, my ad revenue as a partner with about 1,000 viewers, my ad revenue is about 0.5% of my total revenue on Twitch. So I just turned them off. Ads on a live stream have an obnoxiously high rate of losing viewers. I know it was like a 70-30 split. It was either 30% or I think it was actually 70% of people, 7 out of 10 people that got fed an ad at the beginning of a live stream left before the ad finished. I'll have to go back and check. Don't quote me on that. It was either 70 or 30, but I'm pretty sure it was 70. Anyway, feel free to explore the rest of the settings throughout this setup, and then you get to schedule your stream, which I think is really cool. Once you schedule your stream and you make
Subscribe.
The key is act like a happy family.
Watching you people melt down.
What is up, guys, and welcome back to the Hammer Dance YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about something that is a pretty hot topic right now, and that is a lot of people are switching from Twitch to streaming on YouTube. And in my live stream last night, which by the way was a lot of fun, thank you guys for coming to hang out and asking me all these questions. We ended up talking for 2 hours about OBS and audio and video and just a whole bunch of fun stuff. But anyways, a lot of you are asking me now to make a video basically showing how to set up your OBS for live streaming on YouTube. So that's what this video is going to be about. We're going to do a best OBS settings and how to set it up to stream on YouTube. But before we jump into that though, guys, let's give a shout out and thank you to our sponsor for today's video, Own.tv. Own.tv is the place to go, guys, if you're looking for some fresh new graphics for your stream. Whether you're on Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook gaming, you'll find something that's a perfect fit for your channel. They offer full themed overlay packages, which are great if you're trying to give your stream a complete makeover, but let's say you're just looking to pick up some new alert graphics. Don't worry, because they've got you covered there too. You could find single graphics such as alerts, banners, panels, and logos as well. And one of the best parts about most of these overlays is that they are completely modular. So if you and your friends all pick up the same overlay, such as this Rodan one right here, you can change the colors and tweak it to match your brand, and none of you will have the exact same overlay. If you guys are looking to take your stream to the next level, be sure to check out Own.tv using my link below to support the channel. Alright guys, so we're going to jump right into it. We're going to open up our settings on OBS. There's a few overlays such as the Rodan one right here. Alright guys, so we're going to jump right into it. We're going to open up our settings on OBS. There's a few things in here that are different, but just for good measure, we're going to go through all of the settings really quick so that you guys can get a good grasp on how to set this up. So in the general tab here, you guys know me very well. You know all we're doing in here is changing the theme to dark mode. Please use dark mode. You all know how I feel about that. Next, we're going to jump down to the stream tab here. This is where the first change is going to take place. So right here, if you were previously streaming on Twitch, your service here is going to say Twitch. You're going to click the drop down right here and you're going to switch this to YouTube. Leave the server set to primary YouTube ingest server. That's fine. And then your stream key, we're going to find on our YouTube studio dashboard for live streaming. So just leave that blank for right now. I'll show you guys how to get to that key. If you already know, go ahead and copy and paste your key from your YouTube studio into your stream key section right here. If you don't know how to do that, like I said, in a few minutes, we're gonna go over that as well. Next, we're gonna drop down to the output tab here. We have our encoder set to NVIDIA NVENC H.264 new because I'm using a 2070 Super NVIDIA graphics card. So if you are using a 10 series or higher NVIDIA GPU, use this as your encoder. If not, the standard X264 is fine. To get more detail about choosing the correct encoder, I do have a ton of videos of that on the channel. You can go check those out and it'll help set that up. Definitely some more videos on the channel where I go way more in depth about this stuff. But for the sake of this video, we're using that as our encoder. And then we're going to come down here and here. Well, next we're going to drop down to the output tab here. We have our encoder set to NVIDIA NVENC H.264. new because I'm using a 2070 Super NVIDIA graphics card. So if you are using a 10 series or higher NVIDIA GPU, use this as your encoder. If not, the standard X264 is fine. To get more detail about choosing the correct encoder, I do have a ton of videos of that on the channel. You can go check those out and it'll help set that up. Definitely some more videos on the channel where I go way more in depth about this stuff. But for the sake of this video, we're using that as our encoder. And then we're going to come down here, and here is another change. So on YouTube, live streaming on YouTube, I'm still doing 1080p at 60 FPS. And YouTube actually allows us to up the bitrate from 6,000 to 9,000, which, you know, results in a much clearer video, a lot smoother frame rate. So if you are doing 1080p at 60 FPS, up that bitrate to 9,000, that'll make it look crystal clear. Keyframe interval set to 2, preset max quality, profile is set to high, look ahead checked, and psychovisual tuning checked. GPU set to 0, max B frames set to 2. Jumping down to the audio tab here, this is going to vary depending on your setup. So I use a GoXLR Mini for my streaming setup. So for me, I have one audio device, and that is my broadcast stream mix, which is what my GoXLR Mini is outputting to the stream. That is my system sounds, my game sounds, my microphone, everything is being sent to that broadcast stream mix and then is being output to my stream. If you are not using a GoXLR Mini, you're going to want to select a desktop audio device here, probably set it to default or your headphones, and then select your microphone right here. So I also have more videos on that on the channel if you guys need some more in-depth on that as well. But in here, in the audio tab, that is all we need to know. Next, we have the video tab here. So in the video tab, we have our base canvas resolution, 1920 by 1080, because I'm playing games and streaming using a 1080 240 hertz display. If you're using a 4K, your base canvas resolution can be 4K. Whatever your main display is, that's what you should be using right here. Okay, so for your output scaled resolution, this is going to be the resolution that your stream is going to be output at. So if you're streaming in 720p, this is where you would change it to 1280 by 720. I stream in 1080p at 60 FPS, so I'm putting my output scale resolution to 1920 by 1080. We're using the Lanczos downscale filter, which is the best filter you can use for the sharpest